the workshop. So we try to follow the program. And the first part, I'm just going to give an overview of the workshop. And then I'm going to give a presentation about fluid rock interaction modeling. So the objectives of this workshop is to give you a general overview of the GEMS code package. So you have to be aware you will not be a professional just after one workshop. You will have to practice yourself. So we are going to also do practice session during the workshop for sure. But the key is to give you an overview so you can simulate fluid rock interaction and try to compare these things to natural magmatic hydrothermal systems. Then I'll give you an overview of Gibbs energy minimization and other type of codes, or a little comparison, so you know a little bit why GEMS is adequate to simulate certain scenarios in comparison to other codes. And then I like to get you started with the in-house MINDS thermodynamic database that we develop here, and we have a lot of collaborators also with the GEMS team. And then we'll get you started on modeling projects, and also the objective is to have some discussions in the later breakout rooms and some scientific exchange if we find some time. So the materials of the workshop and the handouts. So the first thing, you need GEMS selector, and I added this in the program, and there's also the link here again. So I hope that everyone installed GEMS 3.7. There's a new version 3.8 that came out. It's very exciting. The installer will be new, and it will be an online installer. But for this workshop, I suggest to use 3.7 to make sure that all the projects are compatible and everything runs smoothly. So just make sure you have version 3.7. You can download it either on the Google Drive. I put it on there for Mac or Windows. Or if you go on the GEMS website, you can find it also underneath, a little bit further underneath version 3.8. Then you'll need the MINDS thermodynamic database, and it's basically one zipped folder called DB19, which is the MINDS database from 2019. For the handouts, I created, and I also had with my collaborators, a tutorial Git book. So if you follow the link, you can go online and basically follow the tutorials. And that's something I'm going to explain on the next slide. So you don't always have to be synchronized or live in the workshop, but you always have that source of information. You know, if you're missing something, all the steps and everything we explain should be in the Git book. And since it's pretty new, there are little things we need to fix here and there, but I think we put a lot of experience from the past few workshops into there, so it should run smoothly. And then you'll also have to download the modules on the project files on the Google Drive, and we are going to talk about this once we do the demonstrations. So the workshop format. We have been thinking a lot about how can we do best this online. So the idea what we will do is I'll start with some demonstration, and then Nicole will also do that, and Dan, but we'll do some demonstration like 15 minutes to 20 minutes max. And then we'll click on breakout rooms, and it means we will have 5 breakout rooms. And the idea is that you have a hands-on experience. So when you're in the breakout rooms, you have time to try out what we showed in the demonstrations. And I highly invite you to open GEMS on one side, and if you have another screen, to open the Git book and follow the tutorial. So we'll go from module 1 to module 4. So I think that's the best way to do this. And with 30 people, I'm aware that probably on Zoom, not everyone can follow everything live or synchronously, or some people may follow a bit behind, maybe slower to solve some problems. Don't be stressed about it. That's fine. You know, if we are already at module 3 and you're still working on module 2, it will be better if you can follow, but if it doesn't work out, we will be there in the breakout rooms, and we will try to help you during the whole workshop. And if certain modules need to be done later, that's also possible when you're at home after the workshop. Then at the end, general Q&A. So Nicole and Dan, so you know, I will be in breakout room 1 and 2, I think, and Nicole 3 and 4, and then 5, and you can hop into our breakout rooms too. So the first day, I'll give first the first hour lecture. So we're going to record two lectures, mine and Dan's lecture. So mine is on the simulation part, and Dan will be on GemSpace, ThermoHub, thermodynamic databases, and current updates on that project. And then today we are going to also have a coffee break in between at some point, and then go over module 1, where you create your first project with GEMS and install the Mainz thermodynamic database, and then module 2, which is a simple feldspar reaction path model. And then tomorrow it will not be the same, but we'll see how far we come today. So we'll start with module 2, unless we are already further, and then we'll follow up with module 3 and 4, which will deal with ore forming processes. This is exciting. So Greisen alteration, Greisenization, tin mobility, cassiterite solubility, and things like that, and some form of precursor of learning reactive transport.